Hi guys, on today's episode we review how Kamaru Usman fought his way to victory. A teenager flees away from home to live with Facebook lovers, and how interest on 550 billion naira and 700 million naira remains unaccounted for. And on that note guys, you're welcome to So This Happened. In the midst of all the recent happenings we've been hearing about Nigerians outside the country, I am glad to inform you that we still win battles and retain belts. Nigerian UFC champion Kamaru Usman has retained his welterweight title after defeating his American opponent Jorge Masvidal at the UFC 251, which took place in Fight Island, Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Let me quickly describe how the defeat went in case you missed it. Masvidal got off to a quick start in the opening round, throwing a series of fast strikes and taking down Usman. But Usman took over the clash from the second round on, delivering foot stomps, body shots, shoulder strike as he dominated the fight to the last round. The fight between Usman and Masvidal was arranged only in the past 8 days after Usman's original opponent, Gilbert Burns, tested positive for coronavirus and he pulled out from the fight. After the fight, the undefeated champion Usman said, "Gilbert is the biggest, baddest dude out there right now. So I had to switch gears preparing for him on 6 days' notice. All these guys are preparing for one guy and that's me at the top of the mountain. I trained for Gilbert, had a different game plan. Gilbert is tough. He landed some elbows from the bottom and he didn't quit. I knew Jorge is tough. I have always said it minus all the trash talking and all the things going on. Jorge is a tough guy and I give him credit for that. I am just levels better. I have more tools in the toolbox and when I need to, I pull them out and use them." Lots of respect between Usman and Masvidal because at the end, they shook hands and even Masvidal clapped when Bruce Buffer announced Usman as the winner. Shout out to our Nigerian brothers. You're doing well. This is not me picking on parents or people who are ready to have children, but it's not a must to have kids if you can't take care of them, not just financially, but being present physically, emotionally, and psychologically. Besides, I think children of this generation are moving twice the speed of light. A 14-year-old girl fled her parents' home in Biogbolo, Yenogwa local government area of Bayelsa State to cohabit with her 17-year-old Facebook lover, Victory. Victory, along with his friend, identified simply as Gospel, were paraded at State Police Headquarters, Yenogwa, for harboring the underage SS1 pupil for 1 month without her parents' consent. She stated, "I went to meet a friend I met on Facebook who resides at Onokpa. When he saw me with my bags, he was shocked. He asked why I was carrying my bags and what was going to happen. I told him I was going to stay with him for 1 week. He asked whether I was sure and whether my parents wouldn't look for me. I said no. He then agreed and we went to book a hotel. We stayed in the hotel for 3 days and thereafter, we went to his friend. His friend carried me to Azikoro where I have been staying for 1 month. I am 14. I slept with him and his friend for 1 month. They did not force me to have sex with them. I had sex with them intentionally." But come to think of it, what could make a teenage girl leave the house without looking back? Could it be maltreatment or curiosity? Whatever the case, it is not enough to risk your innocence, even your life for. Think. You all remember this man? Suspended acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu. Magu was detained and interrogated for mismanagement, corruption, and lack of transparency in managing recovered assets by the commission. Investigations also revealed that interest on 550 billion recovered by the EFCC in the period under review was allegedly reloaded. At his 6th sitting, the panel ordered Magu's office in Abuja and Lagos to be locked up. Also, about 18 of his aides were locked out of their office. It was also revealed that the panel asked Magu to account for the sum of 700 million naira meant for the training of the commission's operatives, which did not hold. Watch this space as we update you with more details in the coming episodes. Dear at official EFCC, kindly update us on the outcome of the investigation because we must work together to eradicate corruption from this country. And now we have come to the end of this episode. Be free to share your comments on any of the stories. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on all our social media handles for the second news updates. My name is Adebimpe Olajiga. Thank you for watching.